could talk about this.
Right.
Let's go.
No. Besides that, that's it.
Shit.
Hold on, let me start it back.
Some things you have said no to though. Besides that, that's it.
Shit. I mean, I don't know. I think that's the only thing I really said no to.
What about trans women?
So I had an experience with one. It was a threesome. You know what I'm saying? It was with a girl I was dealing with, and she was married, and she got up with me for her fetishes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she was into like the pagan and all that type of stuff, right?
Did her husband know?
No.
Of course not.
No, I was just like the side.
She said she got with me to fulfill her.
Yeah, because she couldn't do none of that at home.
At home, so she got with her escape.
Yeah, but the thing was, like I said, like we had one day she wanted to have a threesome, right? She didn't say who or anything like that. We went to the hotel. You know what I mean? She hit the lights real low. I imagine at this point I've been rocking with her for a minute, so we already kind of comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I know what she into. She know what I'm into, type shit. But when she brought her partner, the girl or whatever, because of who I was, she had the lights dim anyway because she didn't want the girl to be like on some.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Yeah, she just wanted her to get lost in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So they started making out. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't get that far yet. So they making out. This is a while ago too. Though, but look, they was making out or whatever. I was blindfolded at first, and then she took them off. And so I'm sitting there, they making out. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's busting, it's popping. You know what I'm saying? Imagine light still low. So you know, I get doing my thing or whatever. She's this one I knew was a trans woman. So short, the girl I was with, she had a little strap on stuff, and then next thing you know, I'm watching her get penetrated by another woman.
A trans with no strap. So it was a trans that didn't have the surgery.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She was sparkling, like she was talking about this shit getting flushed. So at that point, I'm like, oh wow. So after we got done and everything, I told her, now what she was told, you know.
I need a little heads up.
Yeah, but it just so it's more comfortable, like just so we know what we're into. But I wasn't mad at her, you know what I'm saying? Because she was just being herself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, like from that moment, it just made me a little more open-minded. Like I started because Shorty was very, I know like people do so they have so much great surgery out here. I'm like, wow, like, you know. Yeah. And she was really a pretty girl, like not really a lot of makeup and none of that stuff. So I really didn't know. Once I learned about it, I started seeing like, okay, that's how they look now. So I started paying attention more, and now I've been kind of bringing more awareness to them because I feel like they don't get enough recognition, or people feel like they don't need to be talked about and act like they don't exist.
Right.
You know, so I do speak on them. They
like you don't gotta sneak around.
Yeah, but like I know a lot, and then the thing is, like I know a lot of like friends, like I guarantee I can go on a trans woman's page right now and I'll see one of my friends like their pictures. Right. But I would never point them out. But I see like, oh, I'm like, okay. Yeah. But publicly they probably never say that. But the thing is just like, well, you ain't gonna find this page unless you into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I mean? You know how the algorithm works and stuff. So, but like I said, I just bring awareness to it because it's like at the end of the day, like they may be that's somebody's family.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about it. I've said this on countless times that there are lots of people that are into trans women. As you can see, the real woman and the biological woman is into trans women. And so there were so many things. I appreciate him. Let me just say this. I appreciate him. But I want to dissect this story just a bit because I didn't hear the part about his interaction. I just heard that the lights were low, right, and that the trans girl and the bio girl was over there fucking. I heard that, and he watched. These are just my. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me pull out my signs. Okay, I got to be mindful the way I go with this because I'm about to go with this.
Okay, what's about to happen?
All right. I personally don't think that men who get pegged by women are gay. But here is the conjunction for me.
Okay.
But I do think that they are fluid in their sexual fantasies. And I do, in this case, think that there was more things that happened besides the trans girl just fucking the woman. I think that they all fucked in there. I wasn't there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? These are my thoughts because he likes to be dominated and he does not, he likes dominant energy, but he likes it from femininity. And I get that. I understand that. There are a lot of people into BDSM and bondage and all this stuff, and they like dominant women. They like women to have, you know, like a dominant take over them. So I get it, right? But in this story right here, there was lots of loopholes in it for me.
It was really all over the place.
It was a lot of spaces because when you were asked, and then the commentator on Angela Yee's show says, "Oh, you mean she had the surgery? Why would you have a trans woman over there that and he's already told you that he's into being pegged? So why would she come over there and he not using his dick? He's getting his ass dug in, and that makes him come. So why would she have a why would she have a post-op trans woman over there? Because he ain't fucking nobody."
Maybe the trans woman was for both of them. Most likely, I guess.
Of course, because I've been in a situation. I've already explained to y'all my encounter that I was in a situation like that where the couple came over to my crib and they both wanted me to fuck them both.
Right.
And usually, from my experience, and this might not be those people's experience, I can only speak from my experience. Usually, from my experience, when I was a hooker, when I was a sex worker, when I was involved with selling my services to the public, when these types of things I encountered, the couple usually wanted me to fuck them both. So still here in this thing, I applaud him for even sharing his experience because he could have been over there. He could have still been over there with the, he could have still did that. He could have still did that, but he, in a subtle way, he did it because he was very much so like, oh yeah, I don't like when men lead in with, oh, the lights was low. Here we go again with the, you see what I'm saying, Mo?
I didn't know.
I didn't know. Here we go again with the, I didn't know. I don't like that. I don't like it because if they seek the services of a trans woman, a preoperative trans woman who's selling all of her fully functional self, they seeked out a trans woman that had big dick energy. They looked for a big dick bitch because there was no way that we gonna have a situation over here and a trans person is involved with two people that like to get fucked and nobody's going after a big dick bitch. For me, just for me, I applaud him for standing in. He had an experience. I do would have really liked the full unadulterated truth. I don't give a fuck what you do. But if they ask you a question and you're secure, you got here being walked like a dog, right? I've seen you walk. I've seen videos of you walking like a dog down the street with a collar on.
Oh, for real?
Girl, I just watched the video. A woman was walking him down the sidewalk, and he had on a dog collar and a dog mask, and I don't think he had on nothing else. But they were walking him out in public.
Seriously?
On his hand. I watched it.
Like the same dude we talking about?
Yes, I watched it. Him, the guy.
Oh wow.
I watched it happen.
Oh wow.
So I was sitting there with my arms folded under my neck, and I was like, okay, so if you done got all the way out here in this lane, what is the fear here? We've seen you get walked on the
we seen you literally get walked. We literally see you get walked.
We have seen you get walked like a dog. I've seen you eating out of a dog bowl. You in a dog cage, and I'm not judging you.
I'm not either. I'm more shocked.
But
it's surprising to me than anything.
It just gets in my spirit over here that you get all the way to the line right here, and then you don't go full force in it.
Yeah, you might as well.
You have to go full force in it. You're not gonna be totally free until you walk to freedom. You can't skip all over it and start sitting over there with the bullshit. You know, the lights were low. Okay, and so now you were blindfolded, right? Listen, the lights were low, you were blindfolded.
Someone said, Afro.
Okay, he talked about on Candy Coated Line. All right. So the lights were low, you were blindfolded, and then all of a sudden you looked up, and the bio woman and the trans woman was digging the bio woman's pussy up with her dick. So they over there just fucking, and you just sat there. Now you don't use your dick in these situations, because usually when you're being dumbed, because I done had to be the master and they done been the dumb, they don't want to use their dick. So if she over there, if the two she's is over there digging each other up, right? Mm-hmm. Where was your ass? Were you in the cage watching? Or was your ass tooted up on the end of the bed waiting for your turn?
I think he said he was just watching. He didn't say how he was watching, but he said he watched.
Right.
He watched.
Right. Do we all out here? Here's what happens when you take this stuff, when you take an experience to social media. People have questions.
That's true.
So I have questions. And I have questions coming from a place of experience in this. Like, this is something that I'm experienced in. And so I have questions. So if I'm over there digging in her nappy dugout and you got your nappy dugout over there tooted up in a cage, you don't think I'm going to save you enough for this dick?
How do you know he was tooted up in the cage? No. Why does it have to be tooted up in the cage?
You don't think I'm going to save you enough for this dick when I get through wearing her pussy out? You don't think that I'm going to hit you, nigga, when I know you like to get hit? When I really came there to hit you.
Oh my gosh.
I really came there because I was told by the woman that wanted the threesome that I was going to hit you.
So that was the motivation of her.
So coming. I hit her first just to get her a little bit so that you can see what you going to get. Am I saying anything disrespectful, or am I asking the right question?
I mean,
because if a motherfucker clientele me as a big dick bitch myself, the original big dick bitch, the only big dick bitch, because I own all that. If you clientele me and tell me, hey girl, I'm coming over there with my cause obviously these women that you're dealing with, these are your OnlyFans content creators, and you're also their clients, because these are professional doms. So if I call my trans friend over there who be digging me down sometimes, and she got a extra set of man pussy for me, I want to hit everybody in the room. I want to hit everybody in the room. She getting fucked, he getting fucked. Obviously, she done said that to the trans girl, because if she already coming and the lights are already dim low, it's already been a conversation.
Yeah.
You saying the girl was his girlfriend? Really?
No. She said
I don't think he said that the girl was married.
Right, and that was.
And
her,
this is what she
does. Jump off.
It was she was married, and he is her jump off.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Because she couldn't do all the stuff that she could do with him. She can't do
with her husband. Yeah. So her husband not finna let no trans woman come in there and bust her down,
bust them cheeks,
and bust him down too. But you might.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna let nobody bust them cheeks, so she called you. Or him, sorry. She called him.
You gotta listen to hear and not listen to respond. Because I listened before I put this on the show. Yep. And as me listening, I was like, there's so many, this story is going all over the place except forward.
Yep, you're right. Because I listened to it too.
The story is going all over. And I'm like, just go forward and say that the girl bust y'all down and we all right. And we can move on to the next thing that they want to ask you about.
And I think that's why it sounded like it was all over the place, because he was trying to explain, but he was trying to keep some stuff hidden, I guess. And so
they say.
Right, someone said it. You got me going in circles.
Right. Now, I don't mind a man that gets fucked. I'm okay with it. If you get fucked, I'm with it. If this is a part of our business agreement, because obviously he said in his commentary that he is that woman's jump off, and they do freaky shit together because she can't do this at home with her husband.
Yep.
And she brought them to a place, and in that place that she brought them to, the lights was already dim, meaning that she's already had a conversation with her trans friend. Now, I want to say in this whole situation I'm talking about that all those people are grown and they can do what the fuck they want to do because they grown. Everybody in that whole equation is grown. So I don't get, okay, I want to go back to another situation. Hold on, let me bang my gavel down.
Okay.
I'm declaring this a mistrial.
Oh, so we're not going to come back to it?
No, because I know what happened. But the evidence was presented, and because I'm a judge of experience, I'm declaring this a mistrial. It's kind of like the same thing that happened. If you go back and you look at that Mr. C situation, remember when Mr. C, you don't remember Mr. C from New York, the New York City person, when he got caught with my girl Bimbo Winehouse?
Oh, okay.
You know, and so he came all out on the radio. I listened to this. I've been deeply following these types of situations. He came all out on the radio. Ugh, I just want to apologize to everybody. I'm like, nigga, what is you apologizing to people that watch you and apologizing to niggas that sitting around you? What are you apologizing for doing what you as a grown ass mother? If anybody you need to be just apologizing to, it's your wife for bringing her into the things without her consent. That's the way I feel personally. You need to be apologizing to your wife for bringing her on a fantastic voyage ride of going through you getting caught, you running, you getting caught, you running, you getting caught, you denying it, you getting caught, constantly getting caught, and now you done got caught, and there's videotapes of you soliciting, talking about how you want to do this stuff. You need to just be apologizing to your wife,
right,
and your family for putting them through things that you should stand in in solitude with. You need to be standing solid in. This is what I like. This is what I get into. This is my thing. So when he was on the radio talking about it, I was so angry because I seen, was it Charlemagne? Was it, I don't know. It was a bunch of them on the radio talking about this. And he was crying. I mean, like really crying. Oh my God, I just want to tell. And he was so asphyxiated on talking to his audience, his listening audience, and so asphyxiated on talking to everybody else that I was saying the only motherfucking person that you really need to be on your knees, groveling, dragging your ass down to the floor on your knees, begging is for forgiveness, is your wife.
It's true. That's true.
Is your wife.
Everybody else can kick rocks.
Everybody else, that ain't not, if you got caught, fuck them niggas. You telling niggas that you sorry, that's sucking dick too.
Yeah, true. It's really just your family. You should be apologizing to.
Because you shouldn't take a woman into no situations like that if this is what you're gonna be out in the street doing.
Yep.
I've always felt like this. There's no reason, if this is something that you out in the streets doing, you should not take a woman on a roller coaster ride with you like that. You need to tell that motherfucking woman from the door.
Yep.
Or if you get caught in this shit the first time, tell the fucking truth. And be like, bitch, this is what I like. This what's going on. I was doing this shit before we even got together.
That's true.
I was doing this before we even started. So there's no reason for me to be out here apologizing to niggas that's sucking dick and getting fucked in their ass too. Because they ain't told nobody. You just got caught.
That's true. Like, man, do you remember this guy? He was real popular. He was in prison. They called him the booty warrior.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, so
did they do a Boondocks thing on him?
Yeah, but he's out now.
And he still want him some booty.
No, he's married.
And I see him saying, and I fuck my wife, but I still want
my wife.
I tell my wife, I want some booty.
I love you.
I love you, but I want some booty.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I respect that.
I respect that.
I respect that. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that.
I respect that nigga. And I respect that nigga because that obviously the wife's still there.
Right?
Obviously, she's still there.
Right? So, I mean,
she's still there.
she is.
So I think, and even the time when I had the couple that came to see me, when the gentleman called me after the situation, I told him, sir, I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't know how to be sexually active with no woman because I'm not a lesbian. And I'm not sexually attracted to women. I find women to be very pretty and beautiful, but sexually, I'm not sexually attracted to your girl. If that's you and your girl thing, do your thing, 21, do your thing. But as far as me and my house, we are strictly dickly in here in this bitch. And so because we strictly dickly in this bitch, you could come back around here and pay me the money and we could fuck, but me and her can't do nothing. And he said, I have to respectfully decline because I'm not doing anything without my girl. And I said, I appreciate you for doing that. That's what he told me. I appreciate you for doing that. And I said, you know, we good. We are always, you hit me up. We say, hey, check on me. But we ain't fucking with, I'm not fucking with that girl coming over here, putting her hand in her pussy in front of me, doing the stuff. I can't do that. I'm strong enough for a woman, but I'm made for a man. Anyway, Y'all tell me what y'all think about the shit down there in the comment section. Y'all tell me what y'all think down there in the comment section. I will have him on. If I have my peoples reach out to him, I will have him on. But y'all tell me what y'all think about it. I mean, for me, the story was all over in the circles. It was all over the place that we wasn't coloring in the facts and shit like that. So I just said, okay. All right. You say you thought I was dating a trans man before? No, I've never dated a trans man. Knowingly. Not knowingly. I've never dated a trans man before. I mean, but I'm not opposed. I mean, right now, shit, I don't know. I ain't opposed, but listen, you gotta fuck me with a real dick. And if you can't fuck me with a real dick, I got a real dick. And I put that motherfucker to use. Because I can't get off on no plastic or silicone. I'm just not being funny. It's just me. And I got to be careful how I say that shit because I don't want to offend, because that's not even my field. Like trans men, I don't know how to talk to you about trans men because I'm not a trans man. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's some fine ass motherfucking trans men out there, finer than a motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying? But I'm not letting nobody hit me with no scrap. I'm not letting nobody hit me with no scrap. Because, you know, how you gonna know when to stop? When me and a nigga fucking, I know when we gonna stop. Because he bust a nut, I bust one. Nah, if you let me hit some, we talking now.
But the thing is, do trans men want to be?
Some will, because those are the ones that Scott be doing it with.
Oh, okay.
And then there are some that ain't on that. Some of them are like, nah, I don't even want to see no dick. And I'm like, I dig it. I dig it. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm not finna get hit with no strap. Not me. Because I'm not a female. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I am not a female. And so a female can feel all of the stuff inside of her vagina when you know, as she can feel that, like, because two females could be together and they can have whole relationships with each other because they can both ride the scrap. I can't ride the scrap. The scrap don't have no physical connection to no soul connection to the body.
It has no soul.
No, it's plastic and it's a scrap and it don't have no soul connection to the body for me.
Right.
For me. I'm not going to be down on my knees sucking no rubber. I'm not doing it. You say, Maddie, what about, well, Marlon, you said, what about the trans men that have what is that?
The
phallus surgery? I don't know. Show me. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying the ones that don't have and they want to hit me with a strap, I like to get fucked. And I will fuck too. So, and y'all know I'm honest and open about that shit. Honest, open, and vulgar with it. Shit, we can hit each other. If you got the phallus, what is a phallus?
I think that's when they make your vagina. I think
okay.
Is that when they make your vagina?
I don't
penis?
know. This why
let me know if I'm wrong.
Listen,
right.
This is why I don't have trans men conversations, because I'm not a trans man and I can't speak on anything that has anything to do with trans men. I don't know anything about that. You know, I have to be educated with them speaking to me. But I do know that trans men are men. And that's what it is. Now, when it comes down to me, sexually, I am deeply enamored by anatomy, male anatomy. And if it needs to have a penis and balls for me. For me. Some people don't need that. There are a lot of trans women that are dating trans men that I find those to be beautiful relationships. Now, I would date a trans man that'll let me wear, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit, I'm fully functional. I'm fully functional. I will go for the gusto. Because that's a man. It's a man. Mo, if you didn't have no penis, and you was a man that happened to have some type of situation where your penis came off, and you are a man, and we were dating, you're gonna have to let me hit you. Cause you ain't gonna have, even you as you were born male, you didn't transition into a man. You were born male, and something happened where your dick come all the way off, and you still living, and you say, you know what? I just want to go ahead on a date me with somebody that love me for me. If you want to date somebody that's want to love me for you, well, I tried to give you the fake dildos, mama, because you are a female. You're right. I tried to give you the dildo, mama, because you are a female, and because you are a female, you get what I'm saying. You can live on bread alone. I am a male to female, and I have an asshole where the dingling has to go in my asshole, and because of that, I don't want no plastic dick going in me because it will never know when to stop because it's not alive. Well, that's because that's the dumb side of you. That's the dumb side of you. That's the dumb, a DOM, dumb, dominant, dumb. You know, that's that kinky shit. That's the dumb stuff. That's what it is. But that's what I'm saying. And I'm trying to say it in the place where I'm not offending nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because these are my preferences. They like what they like. But here's the thing. But I'm also mindful of the things because I'm still learning about stuff. I don't know everything there is to know about trans men. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it another time, mama. Because you ready to cut down here. All right. I throw those Theodoras at you because you have a vagina, and inside your vagina that can make the inside of your vagina pleasurable. And when I'm having anal sex, I'm pleasure to the point, but it has to have a stopping point, and the stopping point is when the man ejaculates.
Right. And
so I know when the man is getting ready to ejaculate because you feel the way the dick hardens. The legs stiffen, the finger, the breathing, you know when you in this sexual what's going on. When you got a plastic a dildo on, everybody just that just person over there just going to work. They could just be over there going. I'm not going to the hospital.
And I'll say one thing though: if my dick ever just miraculously just falls off. Just take me with it.
You want to go with it?
Just go. Let me just go with it. Because there's no point no more. What's the point? I have nothing. What's there? You took everything.
You took everything. Well, shit. You could just call my dick Chucky. We friends to the motherfucking end. That's what I named my dick when I was little. Chucky. What's that been? They asked me, Master, what's your dick name is? Chucky. Because that's my friend to the end. I ain't going no motherfucking way without my Chucky.
You were damn right.
And I don't give a damn how pretty I may become or how much titties I got and ass and this. I ain't going nowhere without my fucking Chucky. Without my Chucky doll. And that's it.
I would feel so empty if I didn't have my penis with me.
You would feel
I would feel empty inside.
Well, shit, if you needed a partner, I'll put one in you. Right there. Here you go.
Oh my goodness.
Here you go, nigga. Fuck that. Shit.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh,
that's no shade to anybody that has had SRS surgery. You know, there are trans women who feel complete once they've had their SRS surgery.
right.
And that's okay. There are different types of trans women. There are trans women, there are pre-operative trans women, and there are post-op trans women, but we're still trans. And that's just what it is for me and for me. And if I'm going to be in a situation in an entanglement with a man,
Mm-hmm.
I want my man's anatomy to have dick and balls.
And, Reggie said, hopefully I said it right, or Reggie, sorry. Reggie said, hey, male patients have chosen death over not having a penis.
That's somebody put, you took everything. You taking everything. You taking everything. You know? It's called. So you motherfucker hoes want to know what I name my cockroach? Chucky. That's my friend to the fucking end.
Really?
The bitch ain't
But
going
why? Out of all names to choose is Chucky.
because that motherfucker a murderer if it needs to be. That bitch get in there and get the work. You get the fucking work. It's strong enough for a woman, but made for a man. Now, Phor, what his name is Phor?
Yeah,
I don't know if that bitch fucked the shit out of you over there with that other woman, but god damn it. You know the kind of, you better Google me and know what kind of work I done put in. I have put in work.
Hours and hours.
Hours and hours
Of work.
of work. That's why you motherfucking hoes will never cancel me. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why you motherfucking bitches will never cancel me. I will cut the light switch on in this bitch. I will cut the light switch on in this bitch. I own all my intellectual property. I own my names, all of that. I am a walking business, bitch. I will. You don't want to come sit there. You don't want to do this. You don't want to, cause you stand with it. Fuck you. Cause I turn the lights on this bitch in a heartbeat. Shit.
Oh my goodness.